The wait. The wait is finally over. My God. You won't believe how long I have waited for this to happen. For this day to come, people. It's crazy. It's complete madness. I remember when I first watched certain Magical Index back in 2011, and it probably even aired way before then, but I first watched it in 2011 of summer, and I even saw season 2, like, yo, I love this. They even introduced a movie, and they even did spin-offs for Railgun and stuff like that. So, with that, things have been quiet. People have been praying for a season 3. And the reason why is because there's so much material you can do with the series. Like, the light novels, they're out there. They're already, like, near completion, or they are completed. I'm not quite sure yet. But I do know that they have so much material to work with. And this is one of the things I wanted to talk about with the anime industry. Like, why not work on more series that are near completion, or at least have more material to work with? So that way you can continue animating that series and then go on to something else. Makes a lot of sense, but unfortunately they don't work that way. The reason why most adaptations in anime suck, which sucks. But anyways, enough about that. There has been false rumors, even amazingly cool anime openings made by fans, but none of it was the real deal. Until today. Well, okay, not yesterday today, but I'm watching it today. Certain Magical Index Season 3. I never thought I got a chance to actually say those words with complete confirmation. Ever. But I always believed in my heart that it would happen. And it has finally happened. My God, it's just been an amazing weekend with so much reveals and new shows. It's just been amazing, man. Especially with JoJo, but now we got Index. Oh God, Index. Yeah, a huge fan of Index. So, of course, first they did a nice quick recap telling us the event so far, so get all the people sped up. Now, something like this could have used a recap episode, believe it or not, because so much, like, it has been so many years since we hadn't heard anything from a series in anime formation. So it would be completely justified if this show had like a recap movie. There, I say it will be forgiven because, you know, it's been a long time. It's been almost probably up to 10 years now, and that's crazy. But now let's talk about that opening. One of the things I love about Index are its openings. The openings are always good to watch, and I have to say they pulled out everything in this opening, man. The other opening is amazing, but this one has such great animation. You can tell JC staff has put their blood, sweat, tears, and soul into the animation in this show. It looks completely crystal clear. It looks amazing. And watching it on HD TV, my God, it looks so amazing. And I just can't stop fanboying right now. I am fanboying right now, and I just can't stop, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't. Unfortunately, the songs aren't being sung by Kawada Mamimi. She is the one that usually sings the songs for Index. But however, she retired, I believe, 2 years back. And because of that, they had to use somebody else. Her voice is good too, but they could use someone probably like Lisa or someone, you know? Someone to sing those Index openings. And of course, Index Season 1 will be 26 episodes, so hang on for a nice bumpy ride, guys. Just hang on. So, enough of me fanboying. It's time to talk about this episode. The episode, of course, besides quick recap, it pretty much shows the everyday life of Toma. Despite everything that happened in Season 2, his life hasn't completely changed. You know, Index still lives with him. If he doesn't deliver any food for her, she'll get mad and bite him. He still gets into trouble at school, you know, he's still considered the delinquent. Mikisa keeps just her messing with him like, yay man, why don't you notice me? But nah. So his life has been so far average, you know, like it always been. It's more hectic, all the girls keep unfortunately hitting him, and he's just getting himself in a lot of misfortune situations, because my God. This dude is so unlucky. I believe in the first season they explain why he's unlucky. Since his hand has the ability to nullify any ability, it is to believe that God's blessings can never touch him because of his hand. So that makes a lot of sense in a way. So he is forever misfortune. But at the same time, his misfortune also brings him some good luck. So you really don't know how his power works sometimes when it comes to that. Now, let's talk about the situation of Academy City in the Catholic Church. It's the same old thing, magic versus science, religion versus logic. So all that is still going on. And it seems like it's very powerful even now than it was in our time. There's some people who are scientists and some people who are extreme religion people. And because of that, they have some very disagreements. They don't see eye to eye. So what happens when you have an even bigger setting of power where you have a city that's completely dedicated to science, and then you have a country that's completely dedicated to religion? Of course, these two different sides are going to collide, and extreme conflict is going to happen. So you can already sense the tension. So ever since that day on September 30th, tension has been rising on everyone. The truth is, this has been going underground for years, but it was on September 30th is when things got exposed to the public. Now everyone is realizing the war has been going on between magic and science. And so far, what can one do but just live their everyday life? So, in this episode, it shows Toma in a way, just after the little mishaps he's been going through with school, then to talk with Mikasa. And finally, he runs to this lady who's part of the board of directors. Her name was, I believe it was Monica. Not Monica, Monica. And pretty much they need someone to break the status quo. Because in reality, the people who are really causing this war are not the lower class people. In fact, most of the time, it's never the lower class people. Lower class people, they can get along with the opposite side. They easily can. It's usually the upper heads that are always causing all the trouble for that country or even area. So, pretty much they want Toma to break the status quo, to stop these higher ups from screwing with everyone's lives because of their own personal vendetta. Because it's kind of fucked up when these leaders that people put their faith into, that they have no choice but to follow them, and to completely lead them into complete destruction sucks. So you need a guy like Toma, a guy who's supposed to be a nobody, a zero, a loser, to break it up. Because when you have someone who's not even considered to be an underdog win a fight, everything goes completely 180 and falls upside down on his head. And of course, his best friend is with him. And the guy's always been a mystery. Ever since the last episode of Season 1 and even throughout Season 2, I never understood his complete agenda. But I know this guy has seen some shit. He's pretty much in the underground of Academy City and also the church as well. Especially when he's just off that old lady like that. Holy shit, man. Your best friend don't play around. So yes, how do I feel about this episode? I can do nothing but give it praise. The animation doesn't just look the same. It looks better. The opening looks amazing. I am a bit disappointed with the outro. The outro was kind of boring. I think this is their weakest outro yet. And Index usually have some good outros, but this one was kind of lazy in a way, It was just showing a beautiful scenery and showing Index and then it's going up to the sky, but that was it. You could have done better with the outro. Everything else about this episode was amazing, but that, it gave you a nostalgic feeling of Toma being in misfortunate situations, more girls coming up to him, whether they're acting tsundere, embarrassed, or just completely flirting with him. Index being hungry all the time. Everyone is still in character. Everyone. And that's the thing I love about it. So it's been gone for years, for at least, I could even say over 10 years, and it's back, and I feel like nothing has changed. And I love that. Not a lot of shows can do that, especially in America. And of course, High School DxD as well, changed as well, but they had no choice. So with this, I'm excited. All I know so far is that Index can't do no wrong right now. JC staff's going to pour their heart and soul into this series like they always have and always will. So there's nothing to worry about, really. All I can do is just tell you about the greatness of this certain magical index, and that's it. And who knows, if this series goes well, Who knows? We might get an Accelerator spinoff. Because yes, there is actually a spinoff of Accelerator, certain scientific Accelerator, and it's amazing. So go read that. The manga is pretty up in ahead. They do updates every month, so yeah, go read that too if you want to on the side. But yes, Friday is looking good right now. You know, I got Angels of Death, I got JoJo, and now I got Certain Magical Index. What I might do, because Certain Magical Index comes out so late on Friday, I'm probably going to review it on Saturday. If nothing new comes up on Saturday or something like that, I'll just review Index on Saturday from now on, so we have something to talk about on Saturday. So yeah, I'm going to keep watching more anime after this and see what else is there for me to talk about. Anything good comes up, I'll let you guys know, tell you guys to go watch it and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. This has been Madcrownxox, and I'm signing out. Have a good one.